my project with Dr. Kidd, making doing an interview, see how much Dr. Kidd loves his job because I'm very interested in it, which I am. And for the first question I had, I was asking, how long have you been in the poultry science business?
Gotcha. I guess that goes back to starting when I was a little boy, when I raised some birds.
Right.
So that takes you back to the 1970s. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that predates you.
Yeah.
Started in the undergraduate
Mm-hmm.
with poultry, and
Mm-hmm.
then got an undergraduate, got a master's,
Right.
both from Arkansas. Then went to North Carolina State, where I
Mm-hmm.
studied nutrition and immunology, turkeys.
Right.
But I've been associated with poultry since, so say the 80s from school, and then
Mm-hmm.
prior to that, so pretty much my whole life.
Did you want to do anything before the poultry industry, or was that just like the main goal?
But when I started in college, I was general
Mm-hmm.
business because in
Oh, okay.
reality, I didn't have a clue
Right.
uh, about jobs, even about what you could major in.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't until after the first semester of college that I realized you could actually major in poultry science. And
Okay.
then after I finished the first year, I went and visited the department head, and
Mm-hmm.
then it was all
Poultry
she wrote.
science.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay. So that sounds a little
Yeah,
bit like me because I was thinking about kinesiology, and it was like when I was sitting there, I was like, this could go somewhere.
right.
It can go, anyway, a whole bunch of different ways. But after we met at the poetry festival, I was like, huh, poetry science. It would be doing like kind of the same
Yeah,
thing that I would be doing with humans, but with chicken. But
right. Well, the thing is, for students and careers,
mm-hmm.
you merge business and science,
Right.
and that's what I had to learn. So
Okay.
you've got the science, then you got the business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the same time, for example, because in kinesiology,
Mm-hmm.
how many people are studying kinesiology? Well, quite a few here, not to
Yeah.
mention at every other university in the nation
Right.
and lots of others in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, it's a good career
Right.
opportunity, but let's face it, you've got to be pretty good because the
Oh
market's
yeah.
flooded.
Yeah.
When you have a market flooded, you have
Mm-hmm.
depressed prices.
Yep.
And think about poultry. Well, poultry's food. Think about the
Mm-hmm.
food business.
Massive.
It's massive.
Yep.
As long as we're going to be
Mm-hmm.
around, we're going to be eating.
And let's see. What does your day consist of, and how important is it that everything goes in the right order?
It never goes in the right order. My day can vary tremendously. So, for example, today I came here to work on a report for the
Mm-hmm.
center, but I've been talking to stakeholders, which is industry, all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Some about concerns, some about what they need. Some we're trying to get invited to the football game.
Mm-hmm.
So you name it, I'm doing it. It's kind
Right.
of every which way. So you got to come in and you got to understand what you got to do and not do, and
Okay.
then you got to email, and so that can change everything immediately.
As
So it varies tremendously my day. Mm.
so, do you love your job or
Oh yeah, it's good.
great
I
job?
mean, the kids like working with the students,
Mhm.
teaching, the research. That's fun.
Right.
Of course, there's headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the all the headaches come to this office. That's why. That's
Right.
just part of it.
You're right.
But absolutely very rewarding to be able to, be involved with a group that's mentoring all the students,
Mm-hmm.
putting out the future leaders, watching all of it happen,
Right.
being able to see the research taking place that the professors are working on, all the way to the inception where it's improving profitability and sustainable protein. So
Right.
it's we're a big part of the world and what we do.
Yeah. This one is, what would you say was the best memory you have since you've been in the poultry science organization?
You mean,
Like, as in overall, what was probably your best moment being?
well, there's lots of rewarding moments
Mhm.
for students when they do successes or they give a good presentation and they get awards. Those are always really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say some of the other ones are seeing some of the places
Right.
from traveling,
Yeah.
because one thing about poultry is it's global and there's a few of us and we pretty much see everything. So in the 35 countries that I've worked in,
Right.
there's some amazing things that I've seen that So between the students having a wonderful,
Yeah.
achievement versus some of the things that most people don't get to do traveling,
Hmm.
those would be,
Best
yeah,
moments.
yep.
I want to travel so bad.
Oh, you stay in poultry because you'll have that opportunity.
All right. And my last question is, would you say that some people fall short in becoming successful because they say they want to be successful, but they don't really want it as much as they say?
Oh yeah, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah. We've got a huge problem in this country with work ethic.
Right.
So everybody's ready to make the move,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody wants to do the work to get there.
Right.
That happens more than not.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't emphasize hard work enough, and that's one of the things earlier I was mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
What, whether you're poultry or something else, what you can
Right.
do to help your success rate
Mm-hmm.
is the career opportunities.
Right.
Backtrack through those jobs to get there. So
Mm-hmm.
your internships, you're working while you're in school, or you're building your resume, so
Yep.
employers know, oh, they know how to work.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to work and to do different jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to handle the stress.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they got the experience.
Right.
And for you personally, you want to work to know what you don't want to do.
Exactly.
But I would say, yeah, a lot of fall short because the work ethic is not there. And in poultry,
Right.
whether it's allied industry, or what have you,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to start and work your way up
Yeah.
because you've got to learn. You got to
Right.
learn how to do everything.
Right.
You can never be a vice president and manage a bunch of people
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know what all those folks are going through.
That's true.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. That's it. That sums it all up.
Perfect.
See. Yep.